November 2nd, Madison Square Garden, New York City. 305 versus 209. East Coast Gangster versus West Coast Gangster. BMF title on the line. Gamebred versus Stockton. Jorge Masvidal joins us right now on the phone. Are you there, my friend?
Damn, you gave me goosebumps with that intro. Ooh.
You like that?
Ooh. Ooh. But remember, I'm a goon, though.
Okay, my bad.
Thank you, Big Game. I'm a goon, Claire.
What does a goon mean, Jorge?
Don't worry about that.
Okay. Well, it's good to hear from you, my friend. Are you feeling better? Because, we were supposed to talk a couple of weeks ago. I heard you were sick. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm way better, man. I was getting a little sick and shit, but I'm good now, man. I'm ready to roll.
Okay. So what a crazy week for you, Jorge, last week, because I heard that you were involved in a lot of different talks, a lot of different fights. Can I get your side of the story? Like, how did this fight with Nate Diaz come about?
Well, oh, man. Now after this, I spill my guts. A lot of people are going to be going to Twitter talking crap. I'm getting sick of this shit, man. All these crap talkers, bro. They don't pay me enough money to deal with these crap talkers, if I'm being honest with you. But they offered me a fight with Usman. And, we went back and forth maybe a day on the numbers and stuff like that. And when we got to where I liked it and it was comfortable, I said, yeah, let's do it. I'm in. Usman didn't say the same thing till later. While that later was going on, they reached out to Nate. Nate said, I'm in. Let's just make it right for me. And then they approached me back again with the, hey, would you like to fight Nate? And I said, okay, let's fight Nate, So that's how it happened. And, fuck, I'm excited, man. I mean, the light always comes forward. There's a reason why all these guys are salty and hating and bringing up my name. It's because I'm the motherfucking main event, man. People want to see me fight. Nobody wants to see another man just hugging another man with not trying to hurt him or finish him or put him away or separate from yourself from the pack just to be petty and sniffing crotches. Nobody's into that, man. So obviously these guys got bumped off the card, and they put the two most thugged out motherfuckers they could find to go hard,
And when you were offered title fight, Nate Diaz, like which option did you like better?
Well, I'll explain something to you real quick, man. I'll give an example, We'll make him famous now, whatever. Ben Askren, for example, right? What's the worst that could happen to me? This is how my mind works. What's the worst that could happen to me? This dude's going to hug me up, no biggie. When I fight a guy like Nate, it speaks to my soul. Because when I think about what's the worst that could happen to me, I can think about some bad things, me getting tired, me getting hurt, this guy trying to finish me, trying to really end me. And those fights fucking speak to my soul. They motivate me. They wake up. I don't have to press the alarm button because I'm already awake. I'm already running. I'm already doing what I have to do because I know my life is at jeopardy. And when I'm uncomfortable is when I'm most comfortable, if that makes any sense. So that fight immediately spoke to my soul. Not that I don't want to fight for the title, not that I don't want to bust open Usman's head wide open for the world to see. But, we all know what he does, man. He's going to try to point, fight, and just sniff a crotch, Whatever. He's going to get his. But first, I want to throw down, man. What I do left in the sport, I want it to be epic. I want to be involved in the biggest, baddest fights. And that's all I've been doing. That's all I've been doing since I'm back. I'm trying to give you guys the KOs you guys want, the quick fashion KOs, the brutal endings. That's all I'm trying to do. All these motherfuckers are doing is just being salty. Fucking punks.
Were you expecting Nate Diaz to call you out after his win over Anthony Pettis? Like, you were there in attendance, but did you have an inkling that he would do that, or were you surprised?
Yes and no. I thought there's always a chance because, hey, he's at 170. He just fought a top-ranked guy. They got a finish over Thompson, so I was like, there's a possibility, I didn't know it for a fact, so it threw me a little bit for surprise, especially the way he did it. I thought it's just how kind of you're supposed to do it. Like, man, you're good, I'm good, let's find out who's the best, That's between men, how men kind of operate. Little kids got to, fuck you, you little bitch, and go to that all the time because that's how they do. And since they don't really throw that in the gym, that's how they have to pick up the slack, by doing all these extra shows. I mean, shit, man. People have been, I think there's a betting odds taking bets already on whether me and Nate make it to press conferences, whether we'll ever show up to one of them. That goes to show we don't do our fucking work in this media age of talking shit. We're just going to get in there and fucking throw down and find out what's up. Not a lot of motherfuckers can say that nowadays. And that's, I think, what brings so much value to this scrap. That, yeah, maybe we're not going to talk too much. Maybe we will. Maybe I'll show up to a press conference. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But shit, you know I'm showing up November 2nd with bad intentions. That's what the fuck you do know.
Do you have respect for Nate Diaz, or is there bad blood there between you two?
I never had any incident for you to even bring up bad blood, you know? Like, you just starting to start shit right there, man. No. The fight's already going to happen. We're already going to kill each other, man. You don't got to do that.
No.
Bad blood. Me and Nate, I've always had respect for that dude, you know, for his whole clique. I see him like, there's spics like me, but in the other side of the country doing their thing, you know, getting after it, coming from a humble place and using his God-given abilities and will to further his life to get better, you know? So how could I hate on that? I love anybody that could go through a little something and then push through that little something and make themselves a better person, you know?
Were you impressed with his win?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Pettis' last fight, he was losing till he caught Thompson, but he showed the world he has pop. You know, if he catches you, if he hits you on the button, he can put you out. So I think early on, maybe Pettis kind of head kicked him. Nate looked like took it well, came forward, put the pressure on him, and just kept putting the pressure on him. And just, man, you know he's going to just box you up, but guys can't stop it. Just that 1-2 and fake and 1-2. Did some takedowns, too. He looked a little better in the wrestling. He also gained some size, you know. The clinch he looked way better in. So I was there live taking notes. It's going to be a fight, man. It's going to be a fucking scrap, man. Let's do this.
How do you feel about this idea of making an actual BMF title? Are you down with this? Do you like this idea?
Of course not, man. Fuck. Is that not the best idea you've ever heard? Listen, you don't have to leave the comfort of your home. You don't have to go into some fucking ghetto to watch this fight, where it usually would take place. A place maybe not too safe and comfortable. You get to do it from the comfort of your home or your sports bar or even the venue. You get to see some of the wildest motherfuckers in the country throwing down. Damn right, this has to have a special title to it, man. Damn right, this is a little different than everybody else. You understand what I'm saying, Ariel? I know you do, man. That's right. You're going to pay your hard-earned money for this because this is a scrap of scraps. Someone's going to get hurt, man.
And to the best of your knowledge, is the UFC making this title, or are you guys making this title, like the fighters?
UFC, motherfucker.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And did you have any reservations about fighting in New York, or were you down with that as well?
I wasn't inclined to fight in New York, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay. Why not?
A couple of reasons. I had a couple of incidents with the commission. I'm a pro, man. You know, I know how this thing works, and I kind of got big time there. I didn't like how I kind of got treated in some instances, and just that alone, that's it. I don't have to have another reason. But the UFC needed me, and fuck it, I'm here, man. I'm here to scrap, you know. It was also a little bit of short notice. If it was up to me, I would have fought December 14th. Would have been a little better.
Okay.
But fuck it, I'm a gambler. This is what I love to do, is compete, you know, at the highest of levels.
You also told me a couple of times, I want to get paid. Like, I don't care. At the end of the day, my next fight, I need to get paid. Are you getting paid?
I'm getting paid and not played. That's for sure, man. Listen, your boy's happy, man. They took care of me, man. Now here we go, because there's gonna be a lot of bitches coming out saying, and when I mean bitches, I'm never talking about my female listeners, fans, or anybody. No, it's particular individuals that are bitches, that are attention whores, that are very salty individuals. They're already salty, but when these numbers come out, man, some heads are gonna pop.
So I'd be remiss if I don't ask you about this, Jorge, because I feel like you're alluding to it a couple of times. We spoke to Colby earlier in the show. I don't know if you've heard about what he has said, but I asked him about...
I didn't hear it per se. I didn't hear it like coming out of his mouth, but right before I got on the horn with you, somebody dropped some knowledge that the Spice Girl was just talking about me, man, saying things. I don't know exactly what was said or not. All I know is that he knows what fucking gym I'm at, and when I'm fucking there, and I'm actually, maybe he doesn't know. So, I don't know, I could be at the gym tomorrow, Thursday, whenever you want, Colby. I could be at the fucking gym, and whatever incidents you're having, you know, we could talk about it like men. I mean, he had to tell Dana White that I was trying to assault him. Dana White came over to me like if I'm in kindergarten, talking about don't give out no 3 pieces of soda. I go, what the fuck are you talking about, Dana? And he goes, no, Kobe's telling me you're trying to fucking assault him. You can't do that. I'm like, oh, man, this guy's such a bitch. I told him, let's talk like men. Why are you online doing all this shit? For a like? For a follow of a fan? That's how low your soul is? Because 2 weeks ago, he's the one saying it. I was his best friend. I haven't said none of that shit in a while because this motherfucker did some shit I didn't like to somebody that I adore, and that's my coach. So since then, we haven't been cool, you know? This dude needs to slow down, man, because, I mean, he knows better than most who the fuck I am. So I'll be at the gym, Colby. If you're hearing this, you little bitch, because you will, because he acts like he's not sensitive at all, but he's the most sensitive dude I've ever met. He cries when he reads comments. So, Colby, if you're hearing this or when you read this, I'll be at the gym this whole time of the week, man. You know, if you want to talk like men or not, let me know.
You guys aren't friends anymore, right?
Man, we haven't kicked in some time. You know, I know the type of person he is. He's throwing my name out there, my best friend this, my best friend that. Since his fight, his title fight with RDA, an incident happened between him and my coach. And my coach cornered him in that fight as well. And since then, I ain't never kicked it with him. None of that stuff, you know, but I don't like to talk about it. This right now is stupid, you know, but since this guy's bringing it up and talking about all this shit, then fuck it, we'll bring it up. But this is supposed to be between me and him, not between me and the fucking world. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I was taught. But if you're going to be a little whore and open up your mouth for attention, well, here it is, buddy. And guess what? If I'm talking shit, if I'm doing any of that, run up on me, bro. Come at me, man. Say it to my face. Pull up on me, man. See if this dude will even fucking look me in the eye, man. See if that shit will even happen.
He said you're the kind of guy who, like, is friends when you need something, but when you don't need something, you're not friends anymore. That was what seemed to be the thing that bothered him the most.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you start taking people like this seriously, I mean, this is what he wants to say. We've been talking about him, so this is the last question I'll answer.
Okay.
Because this is all, since he started his whole thing, we used to be cooler back then. So I heard his whole campaign of how he wants to do this and how he wants to do that and get people to hate him and then get people to love him because he's going to say, oh, I did it because they were going to cut me. All this stuff that he's doing, he's had this plan in his head for a while. And I get it. If you're ultimate heel and everybody hates you, that's cool. But, you know, I think when these heels go, like, everything that they say is just bullshit. Like, do you believe that he was slamming John Jones on his head in wrestling? I mean, do you believe that? The guy that Cormier, that's an Olympian wrestler, his same weight, couldn't out wrestle John Jones. Now, you think Kobe was grabbing him and slamming him on his head in Iowa wrestling match? Like, when do we draw the line for just bullshit and maybe somewhat of truth? Because the track record speaks for itself, man. John Jones, say what you want about the dude. I've met him numerous times. Cool dude. We have a lot of close friends together, and they got nothing bad to say about him. The only person was Kobe. He only had an incident with Kobe that I know of in this business. You know what I'm saying? And Kobe did some shady shit to him. Tyrone Woodley, same fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Another guy, a great Muay Thai coach and fighter, Gregory Triplin, doesn't have the nicest things to say about that guy for the people that know that guy. My coach, Paulino Hernandez. So the track record speaks for itself. He keeps saying shit about me. He's going to get buried, man, because there's too many people that know the truth. You know? He needs to stop. Rapido.
Is The Rock going to be at the fight on November 2nd?
I mean, I'm not a fortune teller, but I think so.
Okay. They're making me rap, Jorge. I want to talk to you for another hour.
Wait up. Ariel, let me, wait. You cutting me short?
No.
After you, how long you had coke, man? Who's telling you to cut me short, man? I took out time from my day to talk to you, and you cutting me short. Do you know who the fuck I am, Ariel? Who do you think you're talking to, man? Put your fucking producer on, man. Who's cutting me short?
Corporate Jake. I'll call him out.
Corporate Jake?
They're writing to me that I had. Could you believe this?
Corporate Jake sounds racist.
He's not racist. He's a great guy. But can I just ask, what is...
Ariel, I'm just fucking teasing you because you're cutting me short, man. You have a great time.
No, I'm dying inside, Jorge. I've been trying to... You're the hardest guy to get... No. I just want to ask you one thing.
No. Forget. You're not going to big time me, Ariel. I know you're ESPN. You're fucking all over the newspapers. You're not going to big time me, though.
What is your message?
I hold a little bit of weight.
What's your message to Nate Diaz? What do you want this man to know about you?
Man, he knows everything that there is to know about me. Between real men, it just takes a glance, man. You just exchange that look and know, bro, it's going to be go time, player. We're going, man. You know, the engines are running. We're going, and that's the thing, you know. With me and Todd, I didn't have to go back and forth with that dude. I knew since I sat across from him, I go, man, this dude's going to come to fucking turn my lights out. We don't need to be fucking talking shit. Maybe, you know, I understand to have games and shit and be funny and be like, oh, you're part of the Chin High Club or you ain't got no jab, shit like that. That's either accurate or funny, you know. But in the case of in the case of a lot of the dudes, man, they just gotta talk it because they can't bring it in the fight. You don't want to see these guys that are currently fighting. A lot of these guys you just mentioned in your interview that I made famous right now, Ariel, you don't care to see them fight. You're just doing it because you're getting paid to cover the sport. But you really don't care to see a lot of these crotch sniffers fight, and then all they do is just talk it up. Hey, look at me, I'm Floyd Mayweather of MMA. You know, be yourself, man. Stop.
It's amazing.
And listen, and no offense, because you know, I'm not even gonna touch that guy. I heard this dude said he was nailing more chicks than me. Is that what I heard? Somebody told me that Buddy was nailing more chicks than me. Listen, only thing I'm gonna say about that is I don't pay for sex. But you gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, everybody knows, bro. I know bro, you kidding me, man? Stop, bro. It looks so put on. How, of all people, to say something, this idiot would dig his own grave like that. You see how stupid he is, man? You got the most evidence of you're the biggest cornball motherfucker that lived when it comes to the chicks. The dude stiff mics every time there's chicks around. And now you're talking about you get more. Man. Anyways. I got shit to do, Ariel. I love you, man. Stay up, bro. You guys have a great fucking day, man.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, let the light lead you to the truth, buddy.
That's right. And by the way, can I just say this, Jorge, if you're still there? I just want to say it's a great story, my man. You've been through so much. To see you get this big fight on a stage like that against an opponent like this, after everything you've been through in your career, I'm genuinely happy for you, my man. You deserve it. It's great.
That's what I want to hear. That's what we got to start doing more often, Ariel. Me and you is more positive.
That's right.
All these haters and talking about them and making people famous that are never going to get there.
No, only positive.
Let's just keep how long we known each other. We'll go deeper than who said what and so-and-so said this. Who cares about these so-and-so? So now let's try to make it about me and you, positive shit we're doing in our lives, and keep motivating ourselves and others. How about we do that, Ariel?
Deal. I'm going to go to Westchester. I'm going to say dale to everyone in Westchester, and I'm going to be there, and I want to see the way you grew up, your hood. That's what I'm going to do to extend the olive branch, okay?
Cool.
Okay. Perfect.
Let's do it, man. Have a good day, Ariel.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.